went travelling in Spain. I went to Barcelona, and a really funny thing happened to me when I was in Barcelona. I got mugged by a Spanish dwarf. It's a true story. Everything I've said tonight is true-ish. This guy, I was with my Finnish mate Jonne, and me and Jonne are walking along, and these two dudes come up to us. And one's got a leather jacket, and another's a little Spanish dwarf. And I should probably stop calling him a Spanish dwarf because he had a thick accent. It was obviously he was Spanish, right? Thank you. Never mind. Okay. Now they walk up to us, and the thing is, when you're in the old city, in these sorts of medieval cities, there's lots of little bars and stuff around. It's a tourist trap. So people come up to you and they say, "Hey, do you want to come to this bar?" And they give you these business cards. And one of the tricks that they do is they dance with you, right? They grab your arm and they dance with you to get close, so they can swipe your wallet. Now the other guy did that to Jonne, but then the dwarfs come up to me, and I've just gone, "Get the fuck away from me," right? Because all I could think of was a wrestler called Hornswoggle. There's a dwarf wrestler called Hornswoggle, and his signature move is a thing called the tadpole splash, where he gets on the top rope and he charges the guy with his massive ball sack, because it's a medical fact that dwarves have big ball sacks, okay? It's amazing what you can tell people is a medical fact just by saying it's a medical fact. Now, little sidebar, I had an argument with my old housemate who claimed that people with Down syndrome had extraordinary strength, like NRL players. And so I rang a doctor friend of mine and I said, "Do people with Down syndrome have extraordinary strength? Is that a medical fact?" And she goes, "Do you know what is a medical fact? You're a fucking idiot." So anyway, all I could think about was Hornswoggle and the tadpole splash, right? And I'm like, "Mate, I'm not gonna dance with you. Look, you know, what are we gonna? It'd be a choreographical nightmare, right? Look, what are we gonna? Where am I gonna put my hands? Like on your ears? Like, how's this gonna?" I was like, "Mate, I'm sorry." So I explained all of that to him, and I just kept walking up the road, right? And then Yanni turned up next to me, and I remembered the thing that I'd heard about the dancing, and I was like, "Check your wallet." He had lost his wallet. So we go searching for these guys back up the road. Yanni starts bashing the other guy. We found them somewhere. He starts bashing the guy to get his wallet back. And Hornswoggle's got his wallet. And so, you know, Yanni's bashing one Spanish guy. Little Spanish dwarf's holding up his wallet to me. And I'm like, "I've got your wallet, I've got your wallet." And then Spanish dwarf gives it to me. He goes off to a little council truck that's sort of next to us and gets like a weapon out of there. And he like runs at my mate with like this little Spanish war cry. He's going, "Yeah. And all I can do, "Tadpole splash!" Sounded like some fucked up public orgy. Like, it was weird, right? And he smacked him on the back with the squeegee, and he kind of reeled back, and then they kind of walked off up the road, and they turn around, and then the dwarf just like waves to me. It's like, you just fucking mugged us. What are you waving to us for? Anyway, I waved back. I don't want to be rude, you know. But if you ever see a Spanish dwarf in Barcelona, just tell him to fuck off, right? From me.